It is a beautiful day today. So we have another day painting. We've just finished doing the second coat of the ceiling at the back, and we're going to move into the office in a minute and do the last coat on there. So the green has come up really nice. It does just need that third coat. So we're going to spend the day doing that. And then we'll move on to the walls out in the back room. And that's pretty much our painting done until we have to do it again after the floors are put in. So we're gonna have a quick food break. We're gonna nick down to the shops, have some lunch, and then get back into it. So we've just rocked up to Jackson's workshop just to grab some bread and lettuce that he had in the fridge to use before it goes bad. But right here, a little sneak peek of what will be going into our office. It's the bookshelf that Jackson made, and I just absolutely love it. So that's going to tie in very nicely with the green paint on the walls, with our little Ralph Lauren gentleman vibe office room. A beautiful day today. A little bit windy, but the sun is out, so that's nice. It's not raining. Jackson's just lighting the fire in the house, and I'm actually going to start sanding the front doors to get that ready to be painted. I just thought I'd come out and show you my veggie garden because things are starting to grow now that it's not so cold. All my weeds are dying, and the window has been good, so the onions have started sprouting, which is what I wanted. And also the spring onions in the herb box, they're sprouting, so that's good. Everything is starting to sprout. So as we can see, we've got onions here and then all up there, so I'm really happy with that. There's heaps. We also, the plan was to originally sand the floors of the house, but of course Bunnings don't have the sanding pads for the sander, and none of the shops nearby have them in stock, so that's really helpful. So I think Jackson's actually going to start working on the windows in the two front rooms, which are the old original windows of the house. So he's going to start taking all the paint off them and then measuring the glass to get that cut out, because a bird flew into the window and cracked the glass, so that was really helpful too. But yeah, he's going to start fixing that up today, and I'm going to start on the front door. Am I going to use that for the front door?
No, I'm just going to see how it goes, because, this is just one thing I've got to do today, or this weekend, is I just want to see how it sands these miters. I've done the best I could to get them as tight as I could, but still needed some patch. So, as you can see, I just used that miter mate, which is the best way to do it now, rather than like PVA. Make sure your miter's good to nail it through the back end. This miter mate, nearly the timber will break before the miter does. So.
Cool. And sorry, what did you buy to sand it? Just little.
This is originally when we brought this like back in the day. It come with a pad, and for some reason it's a smaller pad and all the corners are gone in it because I used the absolute shit out of it. But seeing this is actually a detailing pad.
Oh, cool.
And then this is just, I just bought it from our local hardware store, and it was like $10. I'm like, oh, that's perfect.
Cool.
So just a detailing pad, all it does is just vibrates rather than
spins.
articulates, yeah. Or that's motion.
So these are the sanding sheets that we got for it, and then Jackson got the new multi-tool for it. Good?
Oh. Dusty. You're going to have to put a mask on and maybe some hearing protection.
Alright, so how am I going to do this?
I would sand these faces. I'll do it because I'm lazy and I want to see results quick. I would do these faces first. Then I might do these uprights. The worst thing about this thing is if you roll, because it doesn't have a big footprint, if you roll it, it'll make everything rounded.
Okay.
So you've got to be careful that you sort of use it flat. What I mean by that is like you use it flat like that because it's easy to roll.
Yeah.
You know, if you keep going like that, you'll just round everything off. It will have no profile or detail. So when you do this, you sort of got to go.
And then what, do I just get a smaller like hand sand?
Well, yeah, then you can do that.
Okay.
You know.
I'm gonna put this on so I don't get all that dust all over the nose. I gotta take off my neck, it's strangling me. So we just had a little discussion what we're going to do because the ceiling, we painted that ceiling white. That's before we decided we were going to paint the house pale mushroom too. We're actually going to paint the ceiling in pale mushroom. We weren't going to because the tiles are very white. We're going to have to paint the architraves pale mushroom anyway and the door. So the tiles do have a bit of fleck of grey in them. So I think it will all look really good. And we're just going to, Jackson's going to come in now and do a coat and then we're going to see if we like it. But I think it will be fine. What do you think? I think it will look good, Jax.
Yeah, I don't think we have any choice.
Yeah.
We keep it uniform, which is what we're trying. We have to do.
Yep, I think it'll look good. So all this is going to turn into pale mushroom. What do you got there?
Got a boat light. Great LED. I just wanted to have a look at it and look at it in a little while. So.
I know, we haven't brought that out in ages.
And I'm really like, this is one of my favourite things about this reno is this fucking light. Who would have thought?
And it's going to go, that's the one that's going in the front entrance, isn't it?
That's the boat one. And I just really want to look at it.
You're going to hang it up, have a look?
I'm just going to put it up because I think it's... Yeah, I know you don't like it. But...
No, I like it. I had my thoughts on it, but now I've come to.
It's for now. And then we'll put it up and you'll be like,
No, I like the one in the hallway. I just wasn't sold on the one in the lounge room, but I think I like it now.
If you don't like that one in the lounge room, you can put it over the island bench and put something else in the lounge room.
I think we put it in the lounge room and see what it looks like.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's the good thing about having Spark, isn't it?
And it fits perfectly in that bit there. So it was like it was made for it. So we've got the light up. We obviously need to wipe the dirty fingerprints off it. We're just trying to figure out whether or not it needs to go higher up or not, but we probably have to wait until we actually have power to plug it in to test it out. But it just fits that spot perfectly. And it adds the modern in with the old, which is what we're going for. What do you think, Jax?
Yeah,
it's cool.
That side needs to go up, though.
Yeah.
It's like hanging like that.
It's probably going to take some judgment, like you.
Yeah, some just fine adjustments.
But that's the light that we went. It shines upwards and downwards, so it's going to light up that really nice ceiling.
You can set this one to warm as well. So
yeah, dimmable.
Clinical.
Oh, you alright?
Dimmable.
Dimmable, yeah, so it'll be good. Warm light.
I'd have to clean it again, but there's a bit off the back for a second.
Coming up. And I am up to painting the front door. I've sanded it and I was going to tape it, but look, that's just too much effort and I think I'll just be lazy and then create more work for myself when I have to scrape all the paint off. I started taping it and Jackson's like, oh, that is going to take you forever. And then I went, you know what, you're right. So I ripped it off. I'd only done one window. I'm like, oh, there's so many more to go. So I'm just going to clean the paint off the window once it's all dried. I did that at our last house. It worked fine. So I've got my brush. I'm about to shake up the paint and then get some colour on that door.